Hi Cancer, this is your January 8th through January 14th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past. Spread after that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and then we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We also have the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Cups with the Star and the Ten of Cups. And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Leo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius on the table. I like this. I like this a lot. I can interpret it a couple of different ways. We'll get to that in just a second. But we have both the King and the Queen of Cups. All right? You can assign roles as you wish. It could be either the King or the Queen. Doesn't matter to me. But just to make it easier for me to interpret, I assume you're the Queen of Cups, right? But again, assign the roles as you wish. What I noticed is that we have 2 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of healing. All right? The Star and Temperance both could be interpreted as healing cards. All right, perhaps the 2 of you had a false start in the past. You went on a couple of dates, but it just didn't go anywhere. Or one of you had to go, it just fell apart. And this is going to be like a second attempt, right? And this time, I think it's going to work. For others of you, those healing cards could be, perhaps you're meeting this person at a healing center, or both of you are healers. Or both of you overcame something, both of you overcame some kind of a disease in the past. I'm not predicting any diseases, but perhaps that's how you two will connect, that both of you overcame something. Right? The Six of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of victory and success. It's also a card of overcoming something. Right? Perhaps that's what you have in common. All right, and it could be anything, absolutely anything. But at the same time, the Temperance card is a card of patience, right? So I think you're going to be very patient with one another. I don't see this moving at a crazy pace. No, I think it's like one day at a time. And I'm sure the 2 of you have reasons, or at least you have a reason to just take it slow. And the person you're dealing with, the King of Cups, will be very understanding. You know, they're going to be like, sure, no problem. We'll just take it one day at a time. And yes, that's the Temperance card, patience. All right? The Six of Wands is also kind of attention. So you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. And their intention with that Six of Wands is to win you over. But again, at whatever pace, at however comfortable you feel, that's how exactly it's going to unfold. Right? Then we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. Very lovey-dovey energy. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most loving knight out of all 4 knights. So do expect a lot of romance, I guess. The Page of Cups clarifying it. It could be an apology for some of you. Remember, one of the scenarios is it couldn't get off the ground the first time around, so they may apologize to you and offer you to try again. The Page of Cups could be simply them asking you out on a date or being super nice to you with that Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, right? The Sun in the middle could be a Leo you're dealing, but it's the happiest card in the deck. I think you guys make a perfect couple. I really do. Both most likely are water signs, right? Water signs are usually a good match with one another, right? The Sun is also a card of clarity, so I think both of you will be crystal clear that the 2 of you make a good couple, a perfect couple. As a matter of fact, whenever the King and the Queen of Cups come out in a spread, but I'm not doing a reading for water signs, I usually call the King and the Queen of Cups the ultimate love couple. It could still be applicable to you, even if both of you are water signs. You could still be like the ultimate love couple, right? And the Star in the middle of the potential outcome, it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. Like I said, it could be a card of healing, but at the same time, it's a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. The Ten of Cups right next to the deck is the happily ever after card. It's a card of a family, it's a card of a commitment. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. I think you will feel very loved and very comfortable with this person. Very comfortable. That's the word I keep hearing. Because you guys make a perfect couple. right? You got somebody very loving, very patient, coming towards you. Somebody who will put a huge smile on their face. All right? I hope this makes sense. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Cancer, the spread is for you. We have the Hangman, the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, clarified by the Magician, and we also have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, it's a victory for one of you, or hopefully for both of you. Right? It's a victory. We end with the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. Okay? It's clarified by the Magician. The Magician is a card of somebody who is very creative. It's a card of manifestation. It's a card of taking action. All right, so perhaps if you really, really wanted something, you're winning. And yeah, with the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of a conflict or drama, but it could also be a card of like a very heated discussion. Perhaps you're looking at buying a home, right? And one of you wants one home, the other one wants another home, and that's what you're discussing, right? Or it could be about anything else. Perhaps you want to buy something for your existing home. Or you could be thinking about signing up for a class together, or signing up for a gym. But one of you wants one thing, the other one wants another. Right? So one of you is winning, or hopefully both of you are winning. The Five of Wands, it could be you fighting against another family, another couple who wants the same house as you do. Right? So it doesn't have to be an internal family struggle. It could be you competing against a home, competing against another family who wants the same home, or something along those lines. And you're winning. Definitely a victory. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Libra on the table. I don't know if you're going to be taking this person back, Cancer, but I can tell you two things. The thing number one is that they're very, very sorry, and they want to get serious with you, right? That's thing number one. And I think the second thing is that you will at least be satisfied with the fact that this person is coming back. This will put a huge smile on your face. And some of you will take him back. But yeah, we got this King of Pentacles. The first card that came out could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. The Five of Cups, clarifying it, is a card of grief and regret. That's how they feel. Justice on the bottom of the deck could be a Libra you're dealing with. Justice could be a major, major apology coming from them. Justice could also be a place where people get married, like a chapel. Right? And the Ace of Pentacles in the middle could be a proposal. Okay? You'll be surprised how often this actually takes place, how often this happens. When people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them. So don't be surprised if they do. If it's not a proposal, then you'll still know that this person means business with the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Nine of Cups, right next to the deck, I think that's where you come in. This is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And like I said earlier, this is how you will feel. You will definitely be satisfied, at least with the fact that this person is coming back. And it's going to be up to you how you want to handle this. Do you want to give them a second chance or not? I think they're sincere. I think they are. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer. This week we have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, clarified by the Three of Wands, and we also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This will most likely resonate with you, Cancer, if this week you're going to decide to move on. You are not necessarily moving on this week. You could be deciding to move on. All right, and the Three of Swords, the first card I come out, it could be how you're feeling about this, or it could be how people you work with will feel about this. We also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is a card of a regret and grief. And the Three of Swords is a card of like a broken heart. Right, so perhaps if they've been consistently screwing you over, perhaps you've had enough. And you're like, you know what, I'm done. You promised me the raise, you promised me the promotion, you promised me the bonus, but I never got it. Or you promised to send me back to school and pay for school, never happened. That's why you're leaving. For others of you, it's the way those people you work with feel. They feel brokenhearted. Perhaps you were the best at what you do, and now they're like, oh my God, so now everything will fall apart. But you're definitely deciding to move on. The Six of Swords, clarified by the Three of Wands right next to the deck. Yeah, it's a final. This decision is final. right? The Three of Wands is a final decision card. And the Six of Swords is a card of moving on. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Cancer. We have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think you're going to go to some kind of a reunion. Okay, it could be with just one person or group of people. All right? I don't know what their zodiac signs are. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs. One of them is a Sagittarius. But yeah, the Six of Cups is somebody from the past. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication or a card of travel. Perhaps this person or a group of people, they're in town or back in town, or they're going to be in your neighborhood. Right? And the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a celebration. It's a card of a reunion. Right? And the Page of Pentacles, perhaps they will even pay for your entrance fee, or you may have to pay for to get in. But the Page of Pentacles, it's in this case, I think it's paying for something, but it's not much. It's not much. And I think you're going to be like pleasantly surprised to see this person or this group of people, because the Six of Cups is usually associated with like very warm, nice, lovey-dovey feelings. Right? The Wheel of Fortune, it could be a restart of a cycle or a reconnect with this person or a group of people. It could be someone's birthday. If you have a Capricorn in your life, or you had a Capricorn in your life, because this is somebody from the past, it could be their birthday party. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.